Yo, 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 this is Luna Goon. This is Time Out. You already know what it is. To my right, we got Brother Coop. And to my left,
What up, what up?
We got Bang from Live at the Barbershop. What up?
And
Here
this
to
is-
represent for my brothers. You already know what it is.
you already know. And this is Time Out. And before we get into the conversations that we're going to talk about, like, subscribe. We're going to go around the table real quick and talk about where we can find us at and our IGs, whatever.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
All right, this is your boy Coop. You can find me on IG at LexCoop104, Facebook, Snap, Sandman Coop. That's pretty much it, man.
You can holler at me Live at the Barbershop. You just type it in, pop right up. Jamel A. Mill. That's JAMEL AMILL. And just get at me, chop it up, do some music, some podcast things, and life is life.
All right, and we're gonna get it started. Or with me, you can find me at the Timeout page, and boom, we're gonna get it started.
Mm-hmm.
So we got this coronavirus going around.
Woo! Crazy.
Um,
Wow. I don't know what's up with that.
it's
Wicked.
At first I was like, ain't gonna come over here,
Shit.
and it made its way. It's in New York.
It's here, baby.
They said the second case already.
Well, they got him in Manhattan.
Yeah,
2 cases.
yeah,
Got
it's
some cases
out
in
here.
Nassau.
Now this is the
Yeah,
thing.
That's all, yep.
It's mostly people that traveled, and they find out a week later that they have it. So now within that week, these people are running around spending money, swiping their card, shaking hands
Just passing it
on the subway,
like a basketball.
and then a week later they're like, "Where have you went?"
Yeah.
Well, since I went in New York and was everywhere, I done ran into all these people just
Yeah.
by meeting one person.
It's crazy how it
It's-
multiplies.
It's bad because now you got to really look at people like, yo, I shake your hand. I got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just head nod.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I mean, that's the movement.
I heard that it could have been contained, right? But due to our illustrious president, he had fired one of the gentlemen who was in charge of I think it was like the traveling and things like that. He fired him. So now he appointed one of his guys who didn't know pretty much, what he was doing at that time. You know what I'm saying? So when this was going on, there, people freaked out. Now they're like, yo, I got to get out of here. They're traveling. So you're letting people go. This one's going back to like, Houston. They're going back to New York. They're going back to Florida. So now you letting it out from where it could have been contained and then handled. So now you got all these cases popping up. People are, then went back and then, they don't know what's going on. Like they said, it's like flu-like symptoms. You know what I mean? You got a cold. So now you don't know. And then they said they're not even sure of how it's spread, how it's passed. You know what I'm saying? From person to person. Whether
no vaccine either.
Right. So it's just like, yo, go get your flu shot. Like, you're not even sure. Like, you just, like, yo, go get vaccinated. Get your flu shot. So you don't even know. And then someone has sent me, it was one of my coworkers, yo, it was a book. And it had something in regards to the coronavirus in the book that they were talking about. It was like a disease. I'm gonna pull it up in a few. I'm just trying to remember, like, when he sent it. But, he even circled in the book when he read it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to go on right now and pull that up, because that was deep. Like when he sent it, I was like, okay, here you go. Matter of fact, the name of the book is called Dean Koontz, The Eyes of Darkness, right? And in that page it says, in around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and the bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact that it will suddenly vanish as quickly as it arrived, attack again 10 years later, and then disappear completely. This is in the book. It's called The Eyes of Darkness.
Wow.
Yo, and I was just like, man, so they already knew something like this would come. It was, yo, you heard of anything called the Wuhan 400?
No.
That's what he had in here too. It says they call the stuff the Wuhan 400 because it was developed at their rDNA labs outside of the city of Wuhan, and it was the 400th viable strain of man-made microorganisms created at that research center. Wuhan is a perfect weapon. Wuhan 400 is a perfect weapon.
And that's what it is a weapon, really, at the end of the day.
Like, you got to ask, like, it happened in China. And you already know China was already protesting against their government and all this. And all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, you get hit with
Everybody, get your ass in the house. You don't come out. Put a mask on. So, like, you got to question, like, what's going on here? Because, like, I was talking to somebody today. I'm like, listen, this is America. We got homeless people everywhere, right? They don't get no vaccines. They don't get nothing. They eat trash all day. And ain't none of these viruses coming around our way. Over there, I understand. Like, vaccine wise, I grew up. One of my friends, God rest the dead, Darnell Warlord, in 6th grade, he went to the doctor, got a vaccine, actually died from it. He was allergic to it and died. So, like, ever since then, vaccines and me growing up, I will never mess with that because you got to look at the people who don't get the vaccines and the conditions they live in, and they're still surviving. Homeless people just they living longer than most people that live comfortable. Like,
but you know, a vaccine, they're giving you a little bit of something.
Yeah, they're giving you a little bit of what they
the actual virus itself. You know what I'm saying? They putting that in your system to see how to pretty much see if you're, you know what I'm saying, if you're immune to it. You know what I mean? So you gotta, like, you get it. Don't you notice, like, when you get the vaccine, you always get like a little sick or down or whatever.
You feel it.
You know what I mean? And then after that, to see how your body fights it off. So now you're okay, but now you've been vaccinated, and then you got to see how, I mean, I don't know how long the vaccinations last for. Is it like up to a year or what have you? But they don't even know what this is, so they can't even fight it.
Yeah, and there's no cure.
Yeah.
So, like, right now what they telling you is, oh, these people dying, there's no cure. So it is something to worry about, but all you could do is, like, at work, you get mad at somebody, you ain't washing your hands, you ain't coughing in your elbow, sneezing in your hand. You got the right to yell at them, like, yo, what are you doing? Because that's what happens. Like, you causing
passing
that.
around Corona, baby.
Word.
Yo, they even said, on the news, they was like, yo, Corona's, the third, world's largest, like, beer distributor. They say, yo,
went down.
Yeah, it went down.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, yo, Coronas and coronavirus have
like,
nothing to do.
I ain't gonna front, because if you peep the normal person on the street, and you say, all right, I'm about to go to the liquor store. I'm about to go to the beer store and get some beer.
Yeah.
You're not grabbing Coronas, right? I mean, I see you got the extra, you know what I mean? I was kind of surprised to see those when you say, yo, we're going to talk about the coronavirus. And we got Coronas in the building.
I'm about to be in Cancun next week.
Yo, listen.
If that shit ain't in the bed, it better not
But
be
yo, peep game, no.
They're not even
But hold on,
eating
peep
Chinese
game.
food.
But Mexico ain't nowhere near China.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know they like, yo, what the fuck we got? We ain't got nothing to do with that. While I start going down, we ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, yo. I'm telling you.
Like, and the crazy thing is the way it affects this shit. It affects the whole economy. Like, even with stocks, trades, like people like with the iPhone, Samsung, all that. The people over there can't work. They can't ship nothing out. So, like, people now that do trades and stocks, they're getting it for like half of what they're going in for. The smartest thing I heard was, if you're going into trades and stocks, why not go for what people are buying right now? General, like, canned goods, face masks.
If you got some money in the face mask, you'd have made off.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
made
Like,
off.
invest in stuff like that. Like, general, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ration. Like, people think like, oh shit, this is going on. The first thing they do, stock up on food, canned goods, paper towels, whatever, water. You know what I'm saying? Like, you invest in something like
Bread.
that instead of
Why
like an
everybody buy
apple or
bread?
whatever. You're definitely gonna make off with something like
Why
that.
everybody buy bread though? You be like, hold on, how many sandwiches you gonna make?
You gotta make it grilled cheese.
Soon
you gotta
as
make
you
it
get some
grilled
kind of
cheese.
something like that go on, people go buy bread. You like, yo, I'm trying to make a hamburger. Ain't no bread here.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Everybody
People
making
bugged out.
sandwiches.
Yo, didn't
I make me a nice
yo, that
sandwich.
happened
I
like,
put some
yo.
butter on that bitch with some sugar. I eat the bitch just
Yo,
like
every
that.
time something major like that happens, though, they go like, yo, Y2K. You know what I mean? And then also, what about that other, what was it, anthrax?
Anthrax.
We had Ebola, swine flu.
Yeah.
But, we had a lot of things come through.
Smallpox,
Right now, the way
Yo,
this
but
looks
listen,
is-
box.
Yo, you see what they've been saying on the gram though? They like, yo, the coronavirus, right? And then what's the other the meme? They say, yo, about 30 million of us got HIV, but ain't nobody wearing condoms, right?
Oh,
They
yeah,
like-
let's get
Word.
posted.
yeah. I say, yo,
Word.
Well, that's a fact.
You know what's
Yeah.
weird about this coronavirus is that prom season is about to start. So they're gonna have a problem with the dresses and the what you call the tuxedos, because that directly comes from China. So
everything made in China, right?
it's all slowed
yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying?
What
The
about
whole wheel
sneakers?
stops. The whole wheel stops. So it's like it's weird how one thing can happen, and then it just trickles down and turns into a big snowball.
Well, it goes to
Yeah.
show you, like Americans, where we're really depending on other people
China.
for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which
Like
is
you look
weird.
at it like,
But-
wow.
And then you also say like, yo, like the power of our dollar. Like, yo, if something like that, like something that severe, yo, can affect, you know, your people. You can say, yo, listen, yo, I'm not buying anything. I'm not shopping. And you see how everything just go down. So that shows you right there, like, yo, the power that you have with your dollar. Like, yo, we could shut it down. We could shut them down.
Yeah, them people
You
in
know?
China, I'm not gonna lie, if they was to stand up and be like, yo, we're not doing these Jordans no more, this Nike shit. If that was to come over here to United States, it would not be the same outcome.
Word.
It like you're gonna be paying a lot more for Jordans. Just how they
Yes.
have everything set up over there. Like when you open up your shoes and you look at the tongue, it's either China, Indonesia. Like it's
Everything
everything
is
over
outsourced.
there.
Yeah.
Everything. Even down to your like half of this shit that's here. It's gonna be manufactured there but assembled here. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the company is coming from.
We gotta get it together, baby.
Like
That means we gotta start forming some companies.
now we about to really
Time
see
out
like
live at the
where
barber shop.
like where you not getting your shit from, or you're gonna see
doing
like a
something.
lack like Apple and Samsung or whatever. Like now you're gonna really understand like without these other countries, this is not the way to go
Party
because
done.
they control all of that. Without
Yeah.
them, this would not be right. It's a American made company, but it's based out there.
It's made in China.
Yeah, like
Everything is made in China.
Yeah.
they gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a lot
They
of
bootleg
things.
your mama.
Everything.
They bootleg everything, so you gotta watch them. They bootlegging rice.
Hell
bootleg
yeah, with
rice.
plastic.
Oh, that was something else. Like I know y'all heard that interview with Master P, right? He was on the Breakfast Club.
And he was talking about his
He invested in ramen noodles,
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah. He was like,
he got the gumbo joints and all that.
yeah, he was like, yo, and it's crazy how you could buy this merchandise, this product or whatever, never ask no questions. He was like, yo, as soon as one of your own people invest in it, right? He said, this is a $5 billion company.
Yeah.
Now I take it over, right? And you like, yo,
How
this
much sodium it
yeah,
got in it.
why this got so much sodium? He said, no, you wasn't worrying about how much sodium was in this before when you was
ramen
buying it, you
was
know what I'm
up
saying? Yeah, it's like, nah, I got it. And you know what I mean? The same thing with like the shoe company. He said, like, yo, one thing he said was like, yo, everything is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you like, yo, I don't like those. All right, cool. That's not for you. But guess what? Somebody out there like it, you know what I'm saying? And they buying it. That's why, you know what I'm saying? He's making that money. Like, it don't have to just be for a certain demographic. It could be for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when you put something out, don't just think that it got to be for your, it could, yo, there's so many people out there that it could cover, man. And you know what I mean? He was hitting it on the head. I was listening like, yo, and his son was on there. So, you know what I mean? That just popped in my head, man. But I'm just like, yo, like you gotta freaking invest and, you know what I'm saying? Like open up your own and be able to open up those avenues for your own people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to him. I was listening to that. That had me on point.
That's what it's all about, is making your own money. If you can't make a little paper with your peoples, then how you gonna make it with strangers? It's amazing how small-minded people would think. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know it until you start getting a couple dollars with a person. And you see like, oh, damn, this guy really is thinking small-minded. He's not thinking large. You know what I'm saying? On a bigger scale. It's weird. I don't know why it works like that, but somehow we got to do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as a community, people that come in contact with each other and just actually spread the word. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes from the young people because the older people, they already got their mindset. So it comes with the young people. You gotta teach them, talk to them, and let them know like this is business. This is how business is ran. This is how it is. As a black community, this is how it's ran.
The whole thing is a mindset, man. At the end of the day, it's the
it's
whole
mindset.
No, that's true.
But and that comes from how we was, from like our ancestors. Like, look, we didn't have any. You know what I'm saying? Like from slavery, like, yo, it's a difference when you come into money. You know what I mean? Like, yo, when it's just handed down generation. Like, I forgot who it was, like Bloomberg or something like that. He said, yo, like, as far as like, me investing or whatever, like, yo, I worked hard. You ain't work hard. That's old money, you know what I'm saying? Just being brought down. Like, yeah, you probably had to make a few moves here and there, but like, this was in regards to like, like this was to like the working class. Like, yo, you want to know what hard work is? It's like, yo, being able to work a 9-to-5 job or 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? Still come home, take care of your household, raise kids. You know what I mean? That's hard work. Like, you sitting back, just moving money that you already had and just like, yo, I could do it. Like, I could buy this, I could buy that. I'm running this and do that. That don't take too much. You know what I'm saying? Because you already got the money there. So you gotta get the money and then be able to make the moves, you know what I'm saying, and then put things in place. And when they were saying that, I was like, yo, like that's not hard work. You know what I mean? It's easy when somebody hands you $1 billion or 100 million, and they're like, yo, listen, like, yo, we need to do X, Y, and Z. Like, all you got to do is just follow the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to try to make that money. You know what I mean? So that's what we got to, like, yo, when you have that mindset, like, yo, thinking like an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Having your own, working for somebody, you're never going to be wealthy or well off. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to be capped. But when you have your own now, like, listen, you could wake up when you want, do what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Be your own boss.
Shots. So that's how you got to think, man, for real.
All right, so we're not gonna take up too much time with that. We're gonna talk about this Wilder Fury fight here, and they want to do round 3.
Oh my God,
I want to hear your
Cousin,
on that. That was kind of hard to watch.
Yo,
it was.
That was a terrible fight, man. Yo. Yeah, to me, yo, when I first seen it and I was watching it, yo, that dude was to me, I was like, yo, the first thing I said was like, yo, this dude is here for a check. Yeah. He in the locker room with some loud pants on. He dancing. Yo, Wilder's over there stretching. You know what I'm saying? He getting ready. They got every.
Threw you off.
I'm like, yo, this dude, yo, this ain't going past 5. Yeah. Came out, yo, he beat the brakes off of him, yo. I was like,
I was embarrassed.
See, for me, when I saw it, I seen a man that has something going on. So I don't know if he's having Wilder. I don't know if he was having sex before. You know what I'm saying? He had the flu, but somehow his energy and his morale was not in that fight. So right when it ding, I'm like, all right. And he started getting that pressure put on him. He don't have natural boxing skills to really work a person. Yeah. He got a set up 1-2, boom, land a big shot. So you get in trouble. And if you notice, he's not used to taking punches because each time he saw that big punch coming, he kept turning his head.
He missed a couple of them too.
Equilibrium shot.
Yeah, that dude had reach on him too.
Yeah, so he's not used to fighting big men.
Yeah.
So when you get caught with that big shot in the back of your head, you're not getting right.
Your
from
feet
that.
ain't working.
Yeah.
Man, you seen it. I ain't gonna lie.
Son, they had a meme with him. Like, remember when Martin fought Tommy Hitman Hearns?
His lip was way over here.
He was on the ropes, like.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, the people ain't nothing. Yo, they was going in on him.
Yeah.
Memes. He deserved it though.
Yeah.
But he got to realize, like, yo, honestly. Like I watch boxing. I
but
like
he didn't
it.
look like that in the first fight, yo. He looked like, you know what I'm saying? He was on point.
He was bomb squad.
Yeah, yo, he wasn't fighting. I'm like, yo, nah, this this is rigged.
Something wasn't right.
He's not used to natural. He can't do that.
That dude was putting his weight on him too.
Yeah,
he was leaning on him.
He need footwork. He got to develop some 1-2s, a little jab, a little lateral movement. Yeah. He need to go back to kindergarten of boxing.
Yo, there's no boxers out there though, man. I mean,
heavyweight.
Yeah.
No,
it's done.
None.
Party's done. That right there just showed us. Because him and Joshua, I don't want. Y'all want to see that? I don't want to see that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like bum fights.
Like who? That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this dude, like, what's his name? Tyson. Like, yo, that was like the #1 contender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fat.
right now, yeah.
Remember, he was fat.
He's still fat. Yo,
He
you seen
lost
him?
all that weight.
Yo, you got Roy Jones fighting overseas right now. Like,
Yo.
real shit.
Yeah, Roy
Like,
Jones
fuck-
need to
I fuck
just
with,
play ball. He need to be somebody's point guard or something.
What's that? I mess with the
Backyard.
featherweight or the lightweight, man. What's his name? Tank Davis. Yo, I watched that class. They got a little
Yeah.
bit more going on. You know what I'm saying?
They action down there.
Yeah.
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 They got a lot of action going on.
All right.
I
so,
don't know what's up with my boy Wilder, but Bomb Squad.
Yeah, he needs some help there. I don't know. Somebody need to go in that corner and talk to him. He need to talk to Tyson or something.
You said they setting up fight 3, right?
Yeah,
So,
that
I
he
guess
this is
trying
the
to get that
talks,
belt
but
back.
if I was
he
Fury,
gotta
I'd be
do
like,
something.
you better nope.
Nah, that was in the
I knock
contract.
someone else out before
They
we
not
start
stupid.
fighting.
That was in the contract
to come
Yo,
back with it.
Yeah.
First fight out, you got to fight me. You know what I'm saying? So, old boy knew he was getting himself in the deep water. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird how it all turns up back into business because, you know, he had a little deal on the table for 5 fights, and he wouldn't have never seen Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? That didn't happen. So now you get a little bit less money, and now you got to fight that person that's right there. So I know he like, damn.
Yeah.
I turned down 100-something million to get 40-something million,
And
and then I got my ass whooped.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you
I
gotta
wouldn't
come
be
back.
feeling
Best
like
out of
Bomb
3. You know what I'm
Squad.
saying? He gave him the opportunity to come back, get a rematch. So now he gotta. It's only right.
what you think he gonna do?
Pump some
Tyson?
steroids.
Nah, I think he'll win it
And
back.
lose.
I think he'll win it back. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Because
old
now
boy
he
gotta
ain't got
go
nothing to
back.
lose. You know what I mean? He gonna come after him.
He got to go back to what made him Bomb Squad. He got to go back to that.
That's one loss though.
But that was a major loss because if you notice, he's not gonna beat this dude. You know what I'm saying? He
Oh, you don't think he gonna win in the rematch?
nah, hell no.
Nah.
Huh?
He's not used to fighting big fighters. So to fight that big guy, you gotta have a nice jab. You gotta boom, boom.
You gotta
boom,
set it
boom,
up,
and you
yeah.
gotta mix it up with him. You just can't let him walk you down, cause all he gonna do is irky jerk you into.
Yo, homeboy licked his neck. Like
Yeah.
when I saw that shit, I
I
was
wanna
like,
taste
yo,
his
this is
blood.
over. Homeboy's confident.
He
like, when you
different.
do some shit like that.
He different.
He's like, yeah, I got him. Let me do this. Like, we're all sitting there looking in the living room like, get the fuck out of here.
So you gotta remember he got exposed. So now all those boxers are out there like
Coming after.
they're like, all right, oh, he can't box.
They
He
gonna
just got
come
a
for him.
big. He just got
They
a
gonna
big
come
one.
for him.
So if I really put it on him, he gonna turn his head. Look at
Smaller
the fight.
fighters-
Slow it down.
Smaller fighters are the hardest ones to fight because they're quick. They on
Yeah.
their feet. They got footwork, and they'll jab you up in the body and then catch your ass up
Yeah.
top because you can. Oh, poof.
Yeah, he's scared. He's
Got
scared of that big shot.
Yeah, you
When I
gotta.
saw him
you
turn
gotta
his
guard
head,
yourself.
I said, oh, it's over.
Yeah, he done.
As soon as he turned
Yeah.
that head, I said, oh, this is over.
I felt bad because I'm like halfway, like third round. That's when I was like, oh shit.
His brain was spinning through that whole.
Yeah, he was lumped up. I was like,
How do I get out of this?
I'm like, yo, I gotta get out of here. This party, this is bad.
Pop that eardrum.
But where, yeah, next
Bomb
topic.
Squad.
We're gonna talk about R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
That's sad.
The topic is basically it's a shame that we losing black artists
R.I.P. to Pop Smoke.
too quick.
That age demographic when you around, 17 to like 20 something, you get a little aggressive in a way where you don't care about the other person's life. You don't see like, yo, I'm really killing his whole family, his mom, his pop. You know what I'm saying?
It just trickles down more than just what you think it is.
Then just that one person.
Yeah.
So, R.I.P. to Pop Smoke, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. to him. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts me because we in New York. It hurts me like even when from Stack Bundles to Chinks Drugs when they died, I'm just like, damn, man, these are people that represent areas where we come from. We go to the same bodegas, run into each other, and like, you know what I'm saying? It's a small world, but to see people lose their life, especially at like 20 years old, and you got the bag already, and
He was about to get it to a majorly.
Yeah, he was just like
Touching that
Yeah,
iceberg.
you know what I mean?
It was cold in his hands.
just getting to that plateau
And to
you know what I mean?
see
And he had dudes co-sign him like
50 had him.
yeah, word.
A lot of dudes really had his back.
Like how you in between 50 and French and they still fuck with you. Like
That boy had that growl too. I'm like, that's DMX on the ad libs.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke had them ad libs, boy.
He
Word.
had that unique voice. Like they were speaking like 50 was like, yo, nigga remind me of me. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like with that whole movement, that vibe, the energy, everything.
Yeah.
Like
ran from the
He
police.
could dance.
Got away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Had his
saying?
weight up. It was a whole package that the boy had.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
20
not
from
not what you would see from most of these rappers as number one right now that you would think of.
Yeah, the boy was working, man.
and now, like, you know, what they tell you, like, it ain't about like the album. Like, yo, dudes' albums are not like banging. It's like all about that single. You know what I'm saying?
The club.
If you got a single,
Yeah.
and then oh my God, if you got two,
Right.
So now,
the album can be really like mediocre.
Yeah.
like
You got two bangers.
They brought it down to like was it 7 tracks for an album?
Yeah, before
7,
we used to have
Sad.
like
14 and better.
Yeah.
You might catch a
Like-
joint with like 18 and 19.
right.
And don't get no skits on there.
Yeah. Like that's how the albums, you know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
yo, used to be. Now it's like what you say, like 8? Like 8.
7, 8.
sad.
That's it.
I ain't gonna front when you
And
heard
it'd be
like
like
a,
2
a
minutes
Redman
each? Yeah.
album or
Yeah.
Wu-Tang album.
He don't need to come out with
have
have an
People were
album.
really listening for the skits.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, yo, you
Keep
heard that
feeding
skit?
them. Feeding them.
He said, "Yo, with a rusty bow."
Pow. Busting nigga nuts on the
Word.
Yo, this dude is crazy.
Shout out to hip hop, man.
But yeah, hip hop, like to be honest, New York is the mecca for hip hop. The shit gotta come back. We gotta come back here. We gotta be
It's crazy.
on
like,
that New York
listen,
flow. How
you
we
still,
flow,
you still
how
got
we
you got
all-
cats like Dave East, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
holding
got
it down.
them, but
Shout.
we gotta be on that New York
know?
flow. Like, don't sound like we from down south, from the Midwest, from the
Facts.
East Coast. We gotta sound like, yo, when this dude rap, he from Brooklyn, or he from over here, cause you already know the lingo. Niggas up in the Bronx be like, yo, what up, Mo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how they talk to each other. Like the lingo is different. Like, so we know how each other talk. It's not like that no more. Like I grew up listening to artists like Nori.
all right.
When Jay-Z first came out, my favorite album is Ready to Die.
That shit was hard.
I used to put that shit in my Walkman, my headphones on, just walk in Freeport all the way to John Dodd Junior High School. Like
You remember the first joint you bought with your own bread?
I bought LL Cool. Oh no, not LL Cool J. Some lame shit. Some
You
funny shit.
remember the first joint you bought?
What's that nigga? Coolio.
Nas, Coolio.
When he came out with Gangsta Paradise.
Oh yeah. That shit was alright though.
That's when they had that store Cowdoll out here.
Oh, Cowdoors, word bud. Shout out to
My
Cowdoors.
mom used to work there, and she was like, "What you want?" And I'm just like, "He's the most popping thing right now." So
Let me get
boom,
that.
Him. Let me get that.
His joint was
As I
alright.
got older, I'm just like,
What you got?
Fat Boys, B.
Fat Boys?
Word.
Okay,
Word.
okay.
Fat Boys.
yeah, that was like, what year was that?
Shit, that was like 83.
Shit, yeah, I was born in
Yeah,
1990.
I bought that with my own bread on 4th Ave. Word. That shit felt
Alright.
so good to go home and spin that. My brother was like, yo, you gonna scratch that record? Chill, son, I got this. Word.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. Fat Boys.
What was yours?
Nas.
Nas, yeah.
Y'all remember my cousin, he hit me up. He said, yo, talk about double CDs. Ain't too many people came out. Pac came out with a double.
It was a very small few.
But when
I'm trying to
you
remember.
say something like that, that makes me realize, like, is the artist that good to where they can make stuff like that?
You gotta be dope.
Yeah.
Cause you charging more for the double CD.
And you got songs like you not just throwing anything like it's just gotta be like, yo, each one gotta be checked. Like, yo, you know what? Yo, this how I'm
certified.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, how my album's gonna go. And like, yo, when you put it out, you like, yo, all right, I stand behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and for a double, like, you know, R. Kelly did it too
His shit was hard.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna front. For me, my best, and that's just my opinion, was 8 Ball and MJG. When they signed with Master P. No, not Master P, with Puff. And they did Bad Boy South.
Is that the one where they had like the sob or something and they were driving down the street?
Cadillac pimping and all that type shit.
Like, you gotta be hard. Like, I can't remember how that shit go. I gotta look that shit
8
up.
Ball and MJG had a double CD. I'm not sure if they was with Puff at the time or they was with old boy Master P. But they was under one of them labels and they did a double and that joint was quick. It was Master P.
Recipes.
They all them boys had ad libs and stuff for it. It was Master P. Y'all look that up. That double CD shit is phenomenal.
No.
He got an artist now. He's standing behind. He said, can't remember the name.
Yeah, so like
Them boys spit.
Yeah, like to be honest, music, well, it's not like that. Like I try to explain to some young kids I work with, like I used to take my uncle's tape deck and put in another one and record and take his shit.
That's hip-hop.
And then go ahead and put it back before he knew.
That's
like
hip-hop.
that's what I was doing.
Word.
And I tell my sister and I'm like, yo, you like by the time you was born, they had the fucking iPods and shit like that. Like you just download shit. Like I'm sitting there crafting away, like even illegally downloading shit back in the day on LimeWire.
Now look how amazing that technology is because they knew about this technology back then, and now it's in the cars. So you buy a car, and you got a CD. You like, you can't play that in my ride.
Bluetooth, Bluetooth fat.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Dude getting your car with a CD. You like, yo, you bugging.
I don't want this shit.
Think I'm driving a Kia?
Yeah, right.
But word, yeah, not to get off topic.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, with Pop Smoke and everything.
R.I.P. to Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
Sad.
Yo,
man.
the problem is, like, yeah, I seen a lot of my favorite rappers end up losing their lives too soon. Now the problem is, people ask, how can we avoid this? What was the problem? What happened? The problem is that I feel is when somebody's from the hood, came up from nothing, makes it, and when you're out there, you're like a trophy. You got
That's a fact.
medallions, diamonds,
and
jewelry
fast,
on you, and people want you.
Right.
Like, you're that come up. You're the lottery.
No, but you gotta look like, yo, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, you got stick up cats out there. You got people that are hungry and they see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Pop wasn't no, like, I mean, not to say he wasn't humble, but he was like a flashy flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? You see him, you like, yo, like, Cass is looking like, yo, that's how I want, you know what I'm saying? And like, for him to come up that quick, and he like 20 years old, yo, you know, like off gate, it's like, yo, a lot of the cats is like, yo, they hating already. Like you got rappers like Chance the Rapper. You know what I'm saying? Don't wear no jewelry, nothing like that.
Yeah,
Like even my dude, I love, yo, J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
He don't do that.
Like, yo,
I don't.
you know
That's
what
why I
I'm
don't wear
saying?
no
We went to a
jewelry,
show,
no none of
like,
that.
yo, he come out regular clothes, no jewelry, no watch, yo, sweatsuit. He fresh though,
Money.
but like, yo, don't need no guests on, no appearances on the show. He can holds it down. Like, yo, you see him, you be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? He move a different way, but yo, then when you see Pop, he got like changed this. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo. You know, like now they start like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? Nah, I don't like that. Just because somebody else done did it, but you don't know what that man was going through to get to where he was at, man. Yo, the sleepless nights, the writing, the out there, you know what I'm saying? Working.
Cold nights,
like,
no heat,
and
no
then
nothing.
and then you just take a man's life like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's crazy. And that's somebody's child. Like, he ain't even licensed to drink yet. You know what I'm saying? 20 years old.
My young son is 21.
Yeah.
That felt like damn. When I saw that this guy was 20, I'm like, wow. Like that? Like, come on, man. This guy wasn't, like you said, wasn't old enough to drink.
Mm-hmm.
So when they talk about mistakes that he made, I'm like, we all made mistakes.
Right.
But do our mistakes cost my life? You know what I mean?
If
Like,
God forgive,
it's
why
sad.
can't
They got to stop the gun violence, B.
yeah.
I think you got to teach that from day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, a gun shouldn't be your first option. It
Right.
should be your last option.
But now, boom. What time?
See, and that
35 minutes.
and that's not how it was. Back in the days, like, yo, you fought.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't care. You slap box, you shot the 5, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yo, the first resort now, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you get into it where it's like, all right, first, that's what they, you know what I'm saying? You going to now shoot somebody.
Yeah. Because you can't handle a black eye.
Yeah, but now this is like the last topic that I was gonna bring up. A quote that means something to you in life, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm glad you said that because the quote that meant something to me, it wasn't meant like, it wasn't a movie, like what you just said. He was like, on Friday, when his pops found a gun, and he told him,
Word.
like, with these hands, like,
We fought.
no matter what happens, you're gonna come
Yeah, he
home.
said, win or lose.
Black eye, whatever. You're gonna come home. And
But
you're gonna
you
live.
live.
You're gonna be home the next day. But when you pick that shit up,
Yeah.
that's it. Is
over.
win or lose. You might get popped. You're gonna get life. Like, you don't know. But
Yeah.
that's the problem because now when I learned when I got locked up, and I'm not proud of this shit. The people I was locked up with,
Going for Miami.
the quickest thing I learned was a lot of people.
Cavassier.
A lot of people are quick to pull out a gun, but when you in jail, now they got to use their hands. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey,
But
no
you know-
more guns.
You know, the weird part about it is that for these kids to, just to live their life, we didn't grow up like that. Like one of us catch a black eye. This black eye is not forever. You know what I mean? Like, you had to hear about it. Like, yo, such and such punch. Who won? Who? Like, and that's how
That
our
builds
life
your
was.
confidence up.
These
Build
guys'
up.
life is, they got to relive this shit every day because they're going to film it on their phone and it goes viral. So you got to live this black eye when you 50 years old. Know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Just
gonna be
playing
on
devil's
YouTube
advocate.
forever.
It's like, so now you got to teach differently. So if you teach from the day one, you get them out of that. Know what I mean? Because these guys are picking up the phone quick to record. You like, damn, I got to
Before they
live this
even
black
call
eye
help.
forever.
Before they even pick up the phone and call for help, they
like
videoing
this.
it. Yeah.
You could be in a car upside down. They run up on the car like, oh, this
Hold on, I got to get this footage.
Yeah.
motherfucker
laying
over
there
here.
hurt.
My likes going to be crazy.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga laying there.
Instagram, will stop.
World star.
Word. Fucking, yeah, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to close it off.
Okay.
And the next, we're gonna do like 15, 20 minutes right here. But yeah, with the whole getting the
The
YouTube,
quote.
getting pages, sponsorship, stuff like that, like trying to get your page and IG and stuff going.
Okay.
Because I know we doing the same thing here in the studio with the podcast. So like, what do you find like is more effective with like your goal in getting followers and people to come on and reaching out and like expanding and see what you can do?
Just one by one. You know what I'm saying? Each person you see, you sit down, you try to have some kind of dialect with them. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I got a podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm representing. And if you go to this platform and type in this, then you'll see that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to do that constantly, at least a few times a day.
Just constantly networking, right?
Yeah.
Cold calling, like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody come in, I'm like, yo, if you go here and you're going to see I'm talking about this, or you want to see this interview, or you like him, you can go to this and see that. So at least you just having that, you know what I'm saying, that time out. So if you sit down, yo, everything is time out. The whole 24 hours of the day is time out. So if people not clicking in the time out, then they time is out. You know what I mean? I like to do that.
You heard?
Word.
Oh,
Then your time is out. You heard?
But yo, you know, and you have a lot of people too that are real. They get real like camera shy. They get scared, right? Because I'll speak to people and they're like, nah. They're like, yo, talk about. I'm like, yo, we just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like,
Don't run from it.
yeah, like, yo, we sitting here, we talking like, yo, he got views, you got views, I got views. Yo, sometimes our views might all agree. Sometimes we gonna disagree. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't change what your views are and what yours are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sit here, we talk. Yo, what you think about this? What you think about that? You know what I mean? You know what? Like on that topic, like when I reach out and I speak to people, you know what I mean? Because I constantly try to speak to people on a daily basis too. I try to definitely, you know, reach out to people who have something to share, to offer a service or whatever the case may be, and just want to give them a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like whether they're like, you know, a newly author, or, you know, a business, an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I want them to come to this platform and be able to share what it is that what they have to offer and how they got there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now they could share with other viewers and say, listen, this is what I did. These are the steps I did. You know, I didn't have this, but I did, you know, and then you could give somebody who's sitting there who's like having that problem of getting kickstarted, or, you know, don't know where they stumped, and say, yo, you know what? All right, cool. Like, I could reach out to him now. He put up, his Instagram, because that's what it is now. Everybody, yo, you want to find out something, you want to look up something, like, yo, Google. You know what I mean? Like, yo, all right, live at the barbershop, yo, I'm going to follow them. Yo, I like how he talking. Let me go in there and see what he's about. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yo, we always share live at the barbershop, tag, yo, we go on, we follow. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I gotta be. Like, each one teach one, and like, yo, we support each other. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody will get there.
Listen, when I come to the studio over here at Social Media House, everybody that comes here, I'm like, it's an artist. Everybody's coming in here trying to create art. Like, no matter what you do, graffiti, music, singing, dancing, podcast, and you have a goal. Like, so like, it's creativity over here. Like, it's an art studio, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Social media house, pull up, baby.
Yeah, definitely. You want to do podcasts, whatever shit. They might shoot you doing porn, shit.
Oh,
God
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Matt be in the background, like,
yo, not to get off topic, but did y'all see Pinky? Talking about, you know what I mean, porn and all that. Did y'all see Pinky?
Nah.
No, yo, I heard
she looked like a dough girl.
I heard she
super
had
big.
something.
I don't know what she got, but she got a lot of eats in her.
Yeah.
A lot of Uber Eats.
It up. Listen, baby, I was pulled into this conversation.
Hey. Shout out to Uber Eats.
Yes. Definitely keeping them in business.
Yeah. They do all that.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is time out, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's time out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when it comes to the music, because I know you be having artists and DJs and everything.
Yep. I do music myself. Dumb out.
What makes you attracted to an artist with their music in this day and age? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure music wasn't attractive like what you first came out with.
For me to be attracted to music, I gotta kind of close my eyes and see that. You know what I'm saying?
Be able for them to paint a picture for you, and you to be able to visualize it.
So if you vibing, I gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? I get that from the Nipseys, from the Tupacs,
from Biggie.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Definitely.
Biggie.
Like, like not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but you know,
cut me off.
like when
this is time out.
When he definitely made music, like, yo, like you said, and that's what takes you there. It's like, yo, you could when he puts his story down, you could basically see it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like Big Nas, you know, they paint that picture. You know what I mean? It's not like, yo, they just talking about the average, like, you know, cars and
I'm waving automatic guns at nuns.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you be like, damn,
what the hell?
Yeah,
you gonna shoot
like
a nun?
Like he gonna
a whole nun? You gonna shoot her?
Yeah,
right.
Like they bring you to the project and make you actually think you're living a day in the life of the project.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I ain't gonna front.
real.
My best project niggas might be Mobb Deep. When that nigga said I'm living in the projects forever, I was like, not me.
Yeah.
Not me. I
that's
got
the-
my check,
That's
nigga.
my crew, right, Pete?
R.I.P. the Prodigy.
Yeah.
That boy said he living in the projects forever. I said, all right.
yeah, but that's one thing. You definitely want to get out the project. You want to live the bigger, better life.
Yeah, they didn't stay in the projects for, you know what I mean? But they was just talking that.
That
No,
was
that's
that
just
too. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
For, that,
They was
that's,
talking
that's
that
just
talk.
in case like a kid interprets that like
Some people
This-
take that shit in and like,
yeah.
whoa, son, I'm in the hood, son.
Yeah, yeah.
And you like,
I was just out.
you just pulled up in a Bentley.
I'm out in Bayport today looking at how people live, and I'm just like, you gotta just go out and discover shit.
Yeah.
And get your mind going. Like, I want more.
Yeah.
This is bigger and better
Yeah,
than the
you
hood.
want more.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
you
ain't
can find your
tryna be in
own
the
way.
projects
You
forever.
just gotta find your own way. Like,
I'm from the
whatever you're good
projects.
at, whatever you're smart with.
Can't even control the heat. Hot as a motherfucker in here. nigga.
Word. You hear that radiator start making music. Yeah.
That's right.
Nigga,
Yo.
you don't want to hear that. You
Yeah.
sweating and you hear.
You got the windows open in the winter, kid. That shit
You
is-
know what I mean?
Hot in the
People who
motherfucking.
never lived in the projects don't understand that.
Word up.
And then you open the window.
Windows
fact.
fogging in a
It's
motherfucker.
bars on
Yeah.
the window.
Yo.
You can't even
Word.
put your head out the window,
Word.
B.
Especially, yo, that was
Come
a
on,
second
man.
second or third floor up. Yo, definitely.
Sheesh.
First floor, you might be all right. You ain't got what's that? The children guard on there. That's it.
You alright, but now you gotta worry
Yeah.
about fucking Pookie coming in your
Nigga,
shit.
Don't touch
Yeah.
that shit.
Lil Ray just snuck in your shit.
Yo, it's
Yeah, you're
crazy.
fucking
Making
spin
peanut
crazy,
butter
yo.
sandwiches.
It's like, yo, when you talk about that, some people cannot understand what you're talking about. Like,
Word.
you know what I mean? Like, if they never had a friend or they never lived or they never been to the projects, how much the nigga Tress said, if you ain't never been to the hood,
Don't
stay the hood.
nigga, that's a shot call right there. I gotta back up from the mic. Ew.
Yo, we ain't even ring the buzzer, just yell out the window.
Word.
Word, yo.
Shout out to the projects, B. I ain't gonna front though. That gives you a certain edge when you move to the more suburbs type of life. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that's a suburb ain't a suburb. So, you know, us living in Long Island, we know that. Like, you can talk that in the Hamptons, but now you go to the Ville or Wyandanch and talk, it's different time. So we know every house ain't a house. You know what I'm
they
saying?
ain't.
But city cats, they think, dog.
They come out here thinking,
Buildings.
you got a
got
yard
lawn?
and land.
You got a backyard?
You got a
Like,
driveway, nigga.
You'll get left back there. You won't go back.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, all right, nigga, spend the day out in
Yeah.
this motherfucker. You gonna see?
Yeah.
Like, J. Cole said that shit when we was out there, when you seen them in concert. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, these people out here in Long Island with these white picket fences, and we all look like,
Yeah.
like, nah, you got to
That fence
stop
might be
saying that
white.
shit. I understand you was
But then you
beefing
go
with
inside,
Richard
ain't no
Dillon, but
sheetrock.
Come on.
Or you see his insulation, you like, damn, y'all ain't got nothing in the refrigerator.
I'd be telling people like there's a hood everywhere. You got a hood in
Word.
Seattle, over in Washington somewhere. You got a hood out in Mastic. You got a hood damn near anywhere.
Why y'all
Yeah.
got mad baking soda and foil in the refrigerator? Ain't no food in
You be
here.
baking like a mom. Baking. You
Why
don't
y'all
know.
got so many sandwich bags and I
Like,
ain't
yo,
made
this
a
ain't the
sandwich yet?
That ain't the cookie you want.
Nah, babe, you in the wrong crib. This crib
Word
different.
Word.
Shout out to them different cribs, man. Word.
Was that burning smell? Don't worry about it. Go to sleep.
That burning smell be different. It depends
Oh,
on
yeah, it
it
depends
depends
on what it is.
who crib you in. I done been in some cribs. I be like, yo, what the? Oh, I gotta go.
You go-
I got core contact.
Word. I done heard about somebody was on stage performing. I'm gonna say no names, B, but somebody was on stage performing, and some people had lit up some crack on stage. Wow. Shout out to that dude. I know exactly who. People who know gonna know. They said that nigga lit up some B-Rock on stage. That's ill. That's gangster. That's different.
On stage?
On stage.
Yo,
Let's talk about it. Who lights up B-Rock on stage? Your team
Now,
is
how long ago
team
was this?
different. I ain't gonna say I can't.
Oh man.
And then people will figure it out even easier. Only people that know need to know. Lit up some B-Rock on stage though.
Niggas said.
You gotta be careful, man. Who you smoking with?
Ooh-wee.
Hey,
You gotta be careful, yo. Listen,
Woody blunts.
yo, I had 2 homies like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Smoke different.
yo, regular cat. Then you see him, he out there like, you know what I mean? Like,
Different.
Yo, and you like, damn, like you be wondering how that shit happen because like, yo, just because I do that don't mean like, yo, you come around and you taking for granted like, yo, yeah, I know Coop. Like, all right, we light up. Now I got some other stuff. You like,
Woo.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's fire.
yeah, like, nigga, now I gotta see that. But you roll up.
Yeah. I'm
You
going
know what
to
I
tell
mean?
y'all a quick story. I worked uptown, 155th. Shout out to Polo Grounds, Rucker and all that. Vance, what up? You know what I'm saying? Wrong G! But I worked up there, right? So we go to the Bronx on a lunch break. Me and one of my mans that worked in the shop. So I buy me a little bag, a little dime bag of that chocolate. I roll it up in Philly. You know what I'm saying? You got the little extras. He said, what you gonna do with that? I'm like, oh, save it. He's like, let me get that. I said, all right. So he rolled his shit up, but he was cracking. Seen that thumb working. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? That nigga said, yo, you might want to get out while I smoke this wool. I said, oh, all right. Say less. How the young boy said, say no more. Word. I ain't even know my man was on that. Nah, can't even call it ooh-wee.
Yeah.
I ain't know he was smoking woolly blunt, son.
Was on that.
Yeah. I love that. He was smoking that I ain't
Was
know.
on that.
He lit up the wool. Word. Smoked that wool. I said, oh,
Damn.
shout out to my guy. I ain't know you was smoking woolly blunts. Word. Fuck my head up, son.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to them niggas smoking woolies and all that.
Oh my god.
Keep it away.
Keep it away from me. You still got a couple people in the
Yo.
2000s. New
Say-
crackheads.
say-
Listen, if I'm gonna do that, just give me an edible.
Nah, not
I'm
even
good.
that. Say no to the woolies.
You can't even call a wool and an elbow at
Say
the same
no.
time.
Just say no.
You can't do it at the same time. I got
That's
Cash
not a
calling me.
go.
Shout out to Urban Swag. What up?
We less
Time
than
out.
9 minutes right here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go around the table. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let people know where to find us at and what we got going on over here. All right, I'm Luna Goon. It's timeout. You already catch me at the timeout 718 page. To my right, go ahead. Tell them what.
Yeah, it's your boy Coop. You can find me also on the Timeout 718 and also Lex Coop 104 is my IG.
Well, I am the that guy. Y'all go to Live at the Barbershop. Y'all go to YouTube and you know what I mean? Y'all figure it out from there. Just type in Live at the Barbershop. Live at the Barbershop.
And then when you guys go live,
It ain't never live. It's always tape.
tape. Okay.
You know what I mean? I be on that Oprah shit.
Oh yeah.
I ain't know if y'all seen Oprah fall, but woo! If that was me, I'd be like, yo, hold on, we not going live no more.
Oh,
She fell on her face.
was that the one that they've been memeing
On her
like
face.
Yo, you
stage?
seen when Kobe
Yo.
crossed over?
I think she
Oh,
knocked
bro.
out a small
The
incisor.
internet got, yo, I put that up.
My girl got
Yo,
mad.
Yo, that was Oprah that right?
A whole
Yeah.
molar.
Yo,
She
I
knocked
didn't
out
know
a
who
molar.
Yo, I didn't know who that was, right? But yo, my man had sent me that. Yo, but what they did was, yo, they threw the ghost of the Mamba in there, right?
And he
yo,
shot her.
Kobe's, no, he was like, he did a move, he did a pump fake. He's like, like that. Yo, and Oprah said, oh, and she went down. Yo, that shit was so crazy.
Shout out to Oprah
Yo.
Winfrey, B.
That motherfucker.
We love you.
Yo.
When you was Harpo.
Word. Yo,
You
You was
listen,
Harpo,
and
you was
also,
that thing.
Yo, shout
God
out
don't
my
like
man
ugly.
Kobe and Gigi, man, for real.
R.I.P. Kobe,
Yeah.
B.
Yeah,
The Black
R.I.P.
Mamba. How he said it? Mamba. Out. I love that.
Yeah. Drop the mic.
Dumb out.
So y'all already know this is timeout. Thank y'all for tuning in every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. You already know Eastern, and you already know it's timeout. Matt, we out.
Yo, I love my time here, B. Shout out to
My
Timeout.
boy right here.
Y'all already know what it is. They asked me to pull up, and I pulled up. Bang. Oh, yeah.